your own committed relationship with yourself if you stepping out on yourself. You're not even taking yourself serious.
Billion superstar. Whip, too classy for this world.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiana Ray. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back, gang. Okay, and on today's topic, we are talking about when you say I do, when you say yes, make sure you mean it. Stop breaking promises to yourself. But what do you mean, Tiana? Well, I'm glad you asked. You have all these amazing things and goals and things you want to do in your life, but you do not stay committed to the very things that you need to do to see all of that come into your life. When you constantly break promises to yourself, you start to lose trust in yourself. I know, it's the craziest thing, but you do subconsciously. You start losing trust in yourself. You start not to believe yourself, right? Just in the same way, okay, so ladies, just in the same way, if we're talking about my man's, okay, and you have this man that is making all these amazing promises to you. I'm gonna take you out and I'm gonna spread my love to you and give you all this affection and I'm gonna do this and this and this and that, but they never come through. They never show up. What normally tends to happen, let's be honest, what happens? Now you start to look at him side eye and you're like, now I don't trust you. You never come through when you say you're gonna come through. You never do what you said you're gonna do. So now I'm looking at you side eyes because I don't trust you. I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? So now we're having those type of conversations where it's just like, yeah, okay, I'll believe it when I see it, right? Let's be honest. Same thing happens with us, y'all. I like to call her your inner bitch, okay? It's like we tell ourselves what our mindset's like, okay, we're gonna do this, okay, I mean it this time, we're gonna get this done, we're gonna hit our goals, and then our inner bitch is just like, I heard this before. We ain't new to this, we true to this. Like, we don't want to be true to this. Okay, we don't want to be true to this. We need to break those barriers of your inner bitch not believing the new mindset that you are having to start take place. You need that to overpower what it's so accustomed to, right? And it's accustomed to you telling yourself you're going to do these things, right? So it gets excited about these things because one thing I learned about your subconscious mind is that it doesn't know what's real and fake. It just knows what you tell it on a constant basis, okay? So if you're constantly telling yourself in the past that you're gonna do something, but then physically it does not see the return on the very thing that you said you were gonna do, now it's like, I don't believe you. Now you have all these emotions brewing up on the inside of you of disbelief, okay, skepticism, okay, and you like, no. So now it's like you have to convince yourself, right? Now you have to convince your inner bitch like, no. And I'm saying inner bitch, you guys. You have to convince your inner bitch like, no, I mean business this time. So in order for that to happen, for you to kind of overpower your new thoughts and your new mindset, you have to have a game plan. Like, it is 2024, y'all. We got things to do. We got goals to reach, people to meet, and checks to receive, okay? Flow with me because I've been saying that in these past couple of videos, and I kind of like it. I think it's my jam, okay? So with this game plan, you have to set intentional goals by taking baby steps, y'all. And you may be like, okay, but what's the difference between me? I wrote my goals down before, and I still find myself breaking promises to myself. Right? The difference is that this time we not playing. This time it's intentional, right? We're being intentional now because, like I said, we got things to do, right? So now we're being intentional by setting intentional goals and taking those baby steps needed so that we can make sure we're hitting those targets in the most micro baby steps, y'all. Don't be trying to do too much, because sometimes doing too much is probably one of the reasons why we fall off in the first place, because we're not making them small, digestible steps for us to, for one, build the momentum of creating that habit so we can be consistent with that. For 2, you want to make sure you are effectively planning out your goals at a week at a glance. You already kind of know how your week is going to go, and you know yourself, right? So you have to make sure that you're putting these goals in alignment and put them in a way to where you can work them, okay? So that you can actually take time for it. And I believe that actually goes into my 3rd point. Make sure you are creating time for it, y'all. You have to make time for the things that you want out of life. If you do not create the time for it, baby, it's not going to happen. You have to create the time for it. And that actually goes into my 4th point, is being disciplined. When you are like, okay, you're looking at a week at a glance, you know exactly what you need to be doing. You know you need to be creating the time for it, and then you need to stick to that time. Become disciplined. That is the time you are blocking out to work on you, to work on whatever it is that you want to have in life, right? Make sure you're building up that discipline. And I know it ain't as attractive, okay? That word discipline is not attractive at all. It's hard. I get it. It's so much easier said than done. Trust me, I get it. But look, commitment goes with discipline. Just like that man, okay? We want that man to be committed to us. Commitment is technically being faithful, right? Being faithful, showing up. We want him to be faithful, showing up for us in the exact same way. But in order to be faithful and to show up and be consistent and all of that, you gotta have some type of discipline skills, okay? So in that exact same way, you have to make sure you are disciplined, you are creating the time for it. In the same way you want that man to create some time for you and actually stay committed to that time, okay? So now that was the general game plan. Now we have to go over a lazy girl game plan, okay? These are the times when life just be lifing. Girls, your girlfriend coming to town. Ladies, y'all know what I mean, okay? When your girlfriend comes to town, she comes into town every month, okay? On the same time, on the clock, she comes every single time, every month, on the dot, okay? And sometimes she works with you and sometimes she don't. So now you have to create a game plan for when the storm hits. That's when life is lifing, okay? Create a lazy girl plan, a lazy girl routine. Do whatever you need to do. Just like for me, for example, working out. I'm now creating a workout for the days where my girlfriend is coming to town. You know, and I'll be feeling bloated and I don't want to do anything and stuff like that. Or when just life just be lifing and you don't know why you're just in this zone. You just don't know why, right? I'm now creating a schedule, a lazy girl schedule, a lazy girl plan for my workouts to make sure that I'm still moving along, that I'm still making effort, that I am still progressing along. And I may not be doing the most and the max to my full capacity because, like I said, I'm in that space where I don't feel like it, but I'm still doing something that moves me along the needle so that I can stay on track and continuously be consistent. So make sure you are creating some type of game plan before the storm happens, because it will happen. Before the storm comes, because it will come, okay? Life just be life. So make sure you are creating that game plan just to make sure you are still being consistent and you're still doing the things that you need to be doing to get done, okay? Last thing I want to hit y'all is make sure this time around you are taking yourself seriously. I said it. You're not taking yourself seriously. You want everybody else to take you seriously, but you're not taking yourself seriously. Like, okay, so like, how do you expect to succeed in your committed relationship with yourself if you stepping out on your goals? You are the one that's stepping out on your goals. Your goals is just at home, being exactly where they need to be, waiting for you to come home, to love on them, give them some tender love and care, for you to spend some time with them. Your goals is waiting for the affection. Your goals is waiting for you to spend quality time with them, and you out here with your attention somewhere else. So how do you expect to succeed in your own committed relationship with yourself if you stepping out on yourself? You're not even taking yourself serious. And your goals is just waiting patiently, like, dang, when she coming home? She going out again? Dang. She cheated on me with Netflix again? Dang. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta take yourself seriously. In the same way how they be like, God don't play about me, but you playing about you though. And let me tell you, and if it seems like I'm all up in your business, baby, it's because I'm your night. Okay? So don't come for me, okay? to take yourself more seriously this year, okay? And the second point on that last point is that you need to hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable to the things that you said you're gonna get done. That game plan, hold yourself accountable. Stay committed so you can show up for yourself in the best way. In the best way, okay? Because we got things to do. So I hope this message encouraged you to, when you say I do, mean it. When you are saying I do, make sure you are meaning it in the same way you want that man to mean it and be committed to you. You need to commit to yourself and stop breaking promises to yourself and actually get the things that you need to get done so that you can flourish in life. So you can show up as your true authentic self in the best way possible. But in order for you to do that, you have to stay committed. You gotta wear that ring with pride, honey. Like, I'm in this to win this. We ain't new to this. We are true to this, period. I love you guys. Make sure you guys are subscribing to this channel. Like this video. Share this video to somebody else that needs to also stay committed to themselves, okay? When they saying I do to themselves, okay? Make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell so you guys are updated on every time I upload a video on a weekly basis. Until next time, peace.
Oh, baby, you